Thank you. Yes, I'm usually here on Fridays.
Oh, yeah. That's good to know.
How's your YouTube doing?
Good. I started editing my other vlog. Yeah. And I was like watching you like saw it off. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. Because so many people were like, oh my gosh, like let me know when you upload the video. I want to see your foot and this and that. I'm like, I want to see my foot too.
You're like, right? I want to see it.
Yeah. I'm sick of having this cast. It's so hot on my foot.
And I know, of course, this past week it was so humid out too.
Oh my gosh,
so
yes. Even in the house, I'm like, I'm dying.
Yep.
This is terrible. Because like my foot would get so sweaty that like I could feel it like sliding on my foot.
And then like itchy, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And the bottom of my foot would be itchy and I'm like, I can't even stick nothing down there to scratch it.
I know, you're like, ugh. I know, guys. Let's cut some of this purple off.
Yeah.
Do you want to do purple again, or do you want to do that pretty green or the blue?
Oh, man. I don't know. I might switch it up. I have to think about it.
You think about it.
But it just sucks because like it doesn't go with everything.
I know.
I wear like a lot of brown.
You're not in it too long. He's laughing at you.
Yes.
Girl problems, you know.
Did you say you wear a lot of black?
I wear a lot of brown, like neutral colors, like earth tones.
I was gonna say we could do a black cast.
Really?
Yeah, we have a black one.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
you had that tie-dye on, girl, so I was trying to get you.
I know. I know, black would be perfect. See how easy hers
came on?
Yeah.
So sometimes you can feel it's still snug, so we're going to do this because I'm not ripping her slipper off because she said I'm her favorite and I'm not about to make her mad at me. And I know her family. I'm not having Ryan and Kev knock on my door.
That is too funny. Ooh.
Bam.
Nice.
Pick up your foot.
Feels so nice to feel air on my foot.
Right?
It's still swollen. Not as bad though.
No, last week it was.
It was way worse.
Last week it was like 2 times that size.
Yeah, it really was.
That was really good. This is your second week?
Yes, it's my second week. My little toes.
So we're gonna have you get on the knee scooter.
It feels so weird to move my foot. So it feels so weird to move my foot, like move my ankle. Before I could even move my ankle without my foot shaking. Like bad. Yeah, it was really uncomfortable.
Start by just gripping it.
Well, how many did we put in? Yeah.
I don't know. People were asking me that too, and I could not give them my answer.
That's 2.
Really? That's it? That's what it feels like?
That's it.
Oh.
It's not too bad. Most of them, you know.
I can't look. It's gonna freak me out.
Mm-hmm.
If I look, I'm gonna want to move my foot.
Goes. goes. One side done.
Nice.
How many was that, 4?
So let's see. I have 1, 2. Hang on.
I think 5.
1, 2, 3, 5. Correct. Good job. Someone's keeping count, not me.
There's 6 in this side, I think.
Yeah. She's doing great for someone that's never had stitches out.
Trying my best. The hardest part is not wanting to move.
Not wanting to move.
Yes.
I hear ya. But you're doing great. We got 2 more.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's grip this one here. Sometimes it's just getting this guy. Picking the stitch up. Be better. Wow.
Oh, I felt that one.
All that.
Yay.
Yay. All this is going to come down. I tell people right now it looks raised.
Yeah.
But I tell
figured,
people
yeah.
that's just because we invert the skin there.
Yes.
You know, but all that kind of comes down. What I'm going to be doing now is just putting on some butterfly stitches. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
And then probably we're going to keep this covered until Monday, okay?
Oh, okay.
Monday is 2 weeks there, so then you'll be able to
Yes.
shower without anything on there. But
Oh, yeah.
for the next couple of days, you just have to bear through it. But by
Yeah.
Monday, by Memorial Day, you have reason to celebrate even more.
Nice.
First shower without anything.
I know, right?
Not your first time, that's for sure.
No.
I
We
know,
do these
it's
all the time. Sometimes it doesn't go as smoothly as we need it to, but for the most part. Now these, when you start to shower, everyone always says, when do I pull these off?
Yeah.
If it's literally hanging by like a thread,
Yeah.
pull it off.
Pull it off. Okay.
If not until it loosens up enough that
Yeah.
it's on the other side of the incision there.
Okay.
But usually, as you start to put more and more water, they'll start to some people come in with them completely on in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's okay too. Don't feel like you're a failure.
Right.
Come on. I once had a lady, she's like, I take 2 showers a day and they still didn't come off.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
it's okay, lady. It's okay.
Wow. So Monday I can start showering?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Protection, and then you're going to go into a boot, okay?
Yep.
And then, like I said, the boot, it's really up to you how much pressure you decide to put on.
Right.
In the beginning, you're going to be more hesitant. That's just normal for most people there. Some people hang on to the crutches, still for another, couple days to about a week. But as soon as you
Right.
start to feel comfortable and start to be able to put it down,
Okay.
there.
So now, would I wrap it again, with anything after I shower? Just leave it?
Just leave it.
Oh, okay, nice.
The only time you would ever put anything on is if for some reason something opens up.
Ah, okay.
If you see something open up or you're concerned about something, I tell people put a Band-Aid over it after the shower.
Okay.
But other than that, if the skin is all together and staying together there, you really don't have to do too
Hey,
much.
y'all, so I am back home, clearly. I'm sorry if there's background noise going on, but I'm going to be heading out in a little bit. I just wanted to tell you guys about the boot that they put me in and what it's all about and all that good stuff. Later on, before I go to bed, I will show you guys how I take it off, and then tomorrow morning when I put it back on, I'll show you guys how it is put on because there is kind of like a special way, and you also have to pump air into it as well. So this is what we got going on. It feels pretty comfortable. It is pretty heavy though, so that's the only downside I think there is to it. But if you see this little thing right there, it's like that on each side, and what that's for is you use this little bad boy to pump some air into it. There's a deflate side as well, so you just stick it in there and it will deflate, and then you use the side to pump it with some air. So yeah, I think that is so cool. I'm sorry JC is acting like a crackhead in the background, but that is just the way she lives. Pretty happy with how the appointment went. You guys did get to see them take off the cast again and also take out the stitches, which really was not painful at all, except for like the last one. I kind of felt it. It just feels really weird, you know, like it just feels like something is being pulled out of your skin, but it wasn't really painful at all. She was super careful and super gentle, which I love. Honestly, she's like the best. She didn't want her face in the video, but if you do want to go to her or one of the other doctors in the practice, I will definitely leave that info in the description. But yeah, Dr. Betty is amazing. My foot looks amazing. Still really swollen. It is like a little bit green on the side of my foot, on the right side of my foot, like near my ankle. But she said that that was because of the cast and, you know, not moving it and everything. So, but that should go away within like the next week or so. I don't know if I did get this when I was recording what she was saying and everything, but she did say to really just work at my own pace. If I feel like I need my crutches, then use my crutches. If I feel like I don't, then don't. It's really just about my comfort level and what I think I can handle with my foot and what my ankle can handle. Really good visit overall. I'm super happy to be out of that cast, guys. The cast was so hot and it was making my foot sweat, and it was actually causing the cast to rub on my stitches. So much happier now that the stitches are out. I'm not sure if I told you guys about the incident that I had yesterday. I was in the kitchen and I tripped, my left foot tripped, and I ended up putting all my weight on my right foot, which I haven't done in almost 2 weeks. So it felt terrible. I was like crying and everything. It was super painful. I don't remember recording yesterday because I just was like so out of it and like not in the mood. I was in pain, but I do feel much better today. And I did inform her that that happened, but she checked my foot and said that everything was okay. So really happy about that too. I can have this wrapping on. I think I did record her wrapping my foot with the black wrap. So I can have that on for the whole weekend. Today's Friday. Have that on for the whole weekend. And then Monday I can take that off and finally start showering with nothing covering my foot. So yay! I've been waiting so long. Not so long, but you don't realize how much you take advantage of something until you're unable to do it. Something as simple as just being able to stand up in the shower is like, you don't think of it as anything huge until you can't do it, you know, like having to sit in the shower isn't like terrible, isn't the worst, but it's uncomfortable when you're so used to standing up in the shower most of your life. So I'm so excited to actually be able to stand up in the shower and maneuver much better, not have the stool in there anymore. Okay, y'all, I have to change my shorts, so I figured I'll just show you guys now. So you just take the deflate end and stick it in the pump. Okay. You can't hear it or anything, but it is deflating. Like, I feel it. Okay. Take this part off. Take that off. This whole part comes off the top to protect the top of your toes. Make sure if anything falls on you, you're still okay. Okay, let me just undo this. Undo this. And that's it. Super easy. So I'll show you guys how to put it back on when I'm done changing. And they gave me this little sock too to protect my skin from this, because she said that sometimes it rubs against your skin and it's uncomfortable. She said to make sure that your foot is as flat as possible in the boot and as far back as possible too. And then this part goes. Oh, I guess it goes this way. It's actually, I might have a better view for y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, y'all can see that a little bit better now. I hope. So all I did was this. Tuck that in there. Same thing. You want it to be snug, but not too tight. Before you do the straps, you put this on. Okay. I think. Feels good. And once you're done, take your inflate side. So this side, she did only a couple times, or like 3 times. Until you feel it's nice and snug. So about 4 times for me feels good, and you're good to go. Oh, look at the little baby. You got my bonnet on? Got my bonnet on? Oh. Today is Saturday, the day after my appointment. If you hear jingling, it's my cat, the usual. I wanted to show you guys what my foot was looking like because, excuse me, it's super bruised. It's green, it's bluish a little bit. It's not that bad today because I finally don't have that cast on it anymore, but where my cast was on my ankle like tore up my skin. I need to exfoliate that area when I can on Monday. I definitely will because there's just like a lot of like dead skin. It's dry, it's red a little bit, or it was really red earlier. My ankle was really hurting when I had like that purple wrap on and that like hard cast around my toes. It was just so uncomfortable to try to pump my ankle. I think me trying to do that is why it just was rubbing up against my ankle like that and caused it to look like this. So it doesn't look bad now because I did put shea butter on it because it just was looking crazy, y'all, like really, really, really crazy. But I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. But you guys can see like where it's like really dry. Before I put shea butter on, literally all of this was just dead skin and it just was like cracked and red. It was really uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt now to put pressure on it. When I did have the purple wrap on, it was really painful to even like rub my ankle, but now it's like much easier to actually massage my foot. You can still see the bruising. It's green and bluish and it's super blue right here. It's really red the more I lift this up, and it's more bruised underneath there. So I've been trying not to touch it because it's really uncomfortable. The slightest touch, it hurts really bad on like the top of my foot. I've been able to actually put pressure on my foot. I actually have been able to walk on my foot. It's not really comfortable, so I haven't been trying to do the most. No, I definitely will show you guys like, you know, me walking in the boot when I do feel more comfortable to do that. But I kind of look like Quasimodo, just dragging my foot behind me around. It's not cute at all. If you're wondering if I took any pain medication, I did. Last night I took 2 Oxy, and then today I took an ibuprofen so far. And I feel okay right now. It's not bad. I do have to go out later with my mom, so maybe I'll vlog that a little bit and show you guys me scooting around in the store. Going on a trip. And a favorite vacation, zooming through the sky. Skirt. Say hi to the people, Mom.
Hi, people.
There was one video that she was in, and they were like, "We want to see more of your mom." I was like, "What about me?"
So sweet.
JC, say hi to everyone. Hi, baby bean. It's so cute. Should be out like a light. So I'm like the worst vlogger in the history of vlogging because it is literally the 4th. It is June 4th, y'all. I'm actually able to put pressure on my foot now. I'm able to walk. I will show you guys how I'm able to walk tomorrow for sure because I should be much less busy. I'm gonna be moving soon, so that's why I haven't been vlogging. My life has just been like all over the place. So it's not because I haven't been wanting to, it's really just because it has just slipped my mind. I was able to take my first shower on Monday without anything covering it. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad at all. I have a fan going in the back, so I'm sorry if you hear like background noise or like JC in the background. Trying to put pressure on your foot after not putting any pressure on it and after having something done to it on both sides of your foot, like it just feels so weird. Like especially in the shower, it just feels so weird actually having water hit it. It's like, it's a good feeling, but it's like, oh my gosh, like should I really be putting this much pressure? Is my foot ready for that? It's like you kind of just like ask yourself those questions like as you're doing it because you're worried that you're gonna mess something up. My doctor assured me that nothing will be messed up unless like I over like bend my toes or over like extend them. She said if I ever hear a clicking in my foot, then that is not a good sign. Oh, the first day I came back with the boot, I was actually able to go up a few stairs. It did hurt, so I did like scoot my way back up, but I was able to go up the stairs and now I'm able to not even use my crutches. Like I don't use my crutches at all. I think I stopped using my crutches after like the second day, like the second or third day after, no, definitely like the second day. It wasn't long I stopped using my crutches because they're super painful and they actually left like marks underneath my armpits. You know, I could walk around the store if I really wanted to with my boot on, of course. The only thing is that that boot is really not meant to be on for long periods of time or for you to be like standing in it for long periods of time because I do have some bruising on the bottom of my foot from standing in the boot for so long. My foot, it doesn't fit in like any of like my comfy shoes, like my Crocs or my slippers. It doesn't fit that well anymore. It fits well enough where I can like wear it around the house, or if I just need to be like up doing something I don't necessarily want to have my boot on, that is an option. So that's what my foot is looking like, y'all. It's kind of crusty, don't judge me. I've been on my foot all day doing my sister's hair. Give you guys like a little close-up. If you're a weirdo like me, you want to see things like that. This top one I had to peel off because it was coming off, and the bottom one was like not even covering anything, so I took that one off too. It was falling off. Like, it's definitely flat now. It's not raised up anymore, which is nice. Yeah, like all right here, guys, is where it hurts to touch. It doesn't look bruised, but when I tell you like just going like this, it hurts really bad because it is still super swollen. Let me give you guys like a comparison. I know I need to paint my toes, but yeah, just to give you guys a comparison, this is like monster foot and this is regular foot. When you're just seeing it by itself, but then you see my other foot and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? So yeah, I also just banged my toe today, like a few hours ago, so this right here was like throbbing really heavily, very uncomfortable. But not to the point where I cried, so I'm proud of myself because I cry over everything. I definitely been like trying to massage my feet every single night. I try to be very gentle with my foot because it does hurt. But I'll take some lotion or some shea butter and rub it into my foot, and it helps a lot. It kind of gives me more mobility too after I massage my foot. Like I'm not sitting there like crunching my toes up and like bending them or anything, but it just feels more flexible and just more comfortable when my foot is like massaged and everything. So I have been trying to rub it every single night. I told you guys I would show you me walking around in the boot, so here we are. Pretty easy to walk around in it. You just can't bend your toes in it. It prevents that. The one issue I did have with the boot is that once I got more comfortable walking and walking regularly, the Velcro on the boot kind of wore out and the boot just was not as snug and secure as it was when I first got it. So if you are going to be getting the surgery, that is something to think about, because after about a week of continuously wearing the boot daily, it was torn the fuck up, honestly. So I just took my boot off because I'm about to shower. But I wanted you guys to see the butterfly stitches. I think that's what they're called, right? But I wanted you guys to see that these were starting to come off. So she said that once they start to do that, I can peel them off myself or just wait till they come off in the shower. I had a sock on, so that's why like there's lines over my foot. But yeah, these ones are sticking pretty good. They don't want to go anywhere, but these ones have been coming off super easily. So after my shower or before my shower, I'll probably take these ones off and just let it rock, and I'll actually be able to see more of where she cut in. So I woke up today and this is the situation we got going on. Brighten it up for y'all so y'all can see what's happening. My little stitches hanging on by a thread. Looks so much worse through the camera. It's so funny. So now it is off and that's what it looks like up close. Super gross. So if you're grossed out by something like this, I'm so sorry. Guess what I can do? Yay! I wasn't really able to do that before, but now I can. So that's super exciting. I still can't really bend my toes. This is me actively trying to bend my toes, y'all. It don't move. It don't move. You can see like, ow, that really hurts. You can see like my toes kind of struggling to go, but I don't really like to do that often because it will hurt if I push it even just like slightly over the edge. So I haven't really been trying to do that, but what I do at home or when I'm just relaxing or chilling, like I will move my ankle around in a circle both ways to make sure that, you know, circulation is still going. I'll pump my ankle back and forth and I'll try to wiggle my toes as much as I can. And that's really about it. So I still have some slight bruising on the side of my foot from the boot, just from standing in it, but like the bottom of my foot hurts, especially like up here hurts. I have like a callus up here on my big toe, which hurts. And then the front of my foot, it doesn't look bruised anymore, but it still does hurt even just touching it. I'm really hoping that I can be out this boot soon, but she did say that it really just depended on swelling, but the swelling has definitely gone down a lot, like a lot. I'll do like a side-by-side for you guys. It doesn't even look like much was done to my little toe. Like it still looks jacked up a little bit. So y'all, I forgot my camera, and I don't even think it was charged anyways, so that's why I didn't bring my camera. That's why I'm filming with my phone right now. Later on, I'm gonna show you guys what exercises she wanted me to do, or I could start doing now, and she was like showing me like how she wants me to bend my toe, and honestly it hurt like a bitch, but she said that that was mainly just scar tissue and it's gonna be hurting, and I have to do that like 3 to 4 times a day, and then each time I do it, it should get a little bit better. Oh yes, they also gave me a new boot because mine was like falling apart, so I'm super happy about that because it just was terrible. I go back in 2 weeks, and she said that if I feel up to it, if I feel like, you know, stretching my toe and doing those exercises is helpful, and you know there's not really much swelling and I feel good, then I can start doing like toe curls. But I'll show you guys everything that she showed me to do. And she also said that around the house I can wear sandals or flip-flops, something that's still like sturdy, which I've kind of already been doing. Like sometimes I'll wear a Croc or like some slides because they have like that thick bottom. So earlier at the appointment, she did take the rest of the butterfly stitches off, and this is what my foot is looking like now. And I did want to show you guys the exercises that she wanted me to do. It's pretty simple. She just wants me to bend my toes back and forth, hold it in each position for about 5 seconds or so, and that's pretty much it. She said that I can do toe curls if I wanted to, if I felt like I could do it, but I never really felt comfortable enough doing it on the floor. So what I would do is I would do it on the wall or on my pillow, or like especially if I was in the bed, I would like maybe bend my toes on my other foot, if that makes sense. But I never felt comfortable enough actually standing up to do the toe curls. What you're seeing me do right now is not the toe curls that I'm talking about. She basically meant to do calf raises, which I was absolutely not doing. I can do it now, but at the time it was not happening. So today is Friday. It's like 7 something in the morning. I have not slept at all, which is kind of normal. I just wanted to talk about how I was feeling and how my foot feels, because I've done the exercises maybe about 3 times now. I know it should be more than that because it's been like over a day since I saw my doctor, but it hurts so bad afterwards, like when I wake up in the morning, or like if I do it and I wait a little bit, like I wait a while, like that in between time, my toe, especially my big toe, oh my goodness, like every step I take, I feel it in my joint and it just feels awful. Because I already did it once today. I'm gonna try to do it 2 more times. She did say 3 to 4 times a day, but holy shit, I knew it was gonna hurt, but I didn't think it was gonna feel exactly like this. I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna try, but I'm also not gonna push myself over the edge and get to the point where I feel like I'm doing too much, you know. It doesn't look any different. It looks pretty much the same. I had a sock on, but I'll show you. It's still hella crusty where the incisions were. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate how it feels. Like it's like super hard. Like all of this just feels really hard and it's just grossing me out a little bit. So guys, I've been in the process of moving for the last 3 weeks, ever since the beginning of June. Today is, well, it's like past midnight, so it's June 26th. I have not recorded in a while or vlogged in regards to my foot and how my foot has been doing. I think the last time I recorded about my foot may or may not have been my last appointment that I had, which was 2 weeks ago. I had an appointment 2 weeks ago, but then my last appointment was 3 days ago on Wednesday. If you guys hear like a lot of background noise or cars going and all kinds of things, fireworks, it is because I went from living to a very quiet neighborhood to now living like in the middle of the city I live in. So yeah, it can be pretty rowdy, a little loud, but it's not anything I'm not used to, honestly. I used to live downtown for almost 9 years growing up, so I actually like the city noise. It helps me sleep better, so I really don't mind it. It's just not that convenient when it comes to recording, but that's another story for another day. But yes, as of Wednesday, I no longer have to wear the boot if I don't want to. I can wear flip-flops or sneakers that fit. Now, I have not put a sneaker on my foot yet because I'm just not ready for that. Flip-flops, I have been wearing flip-flops. Slides are not that comfortable because where the slide cuts off is kind of like right in the middle or like at the end of both of my incisions. So it's still very sensitive and still a little sore. So it's really not that comfortable to wear slides, but flip-flops are definitely much more comfortable. They're the most comfortable to wear. I just have to find a flip-flop that is on the thicker side and that is more cushiony instead of just like those regular like flat or hard flip-flops. They just do not work for me at all. My cousin had bunion surgery. She said that the Rocket Dog flip-flops are the best, so I will be on the hunt for those, and in my next bunion vlog, like recovery vlog, I will let you guys know all about that and how that's been working out. It was such a relief to hear her say that I do not have to wear the boot anymore. She did say that if I am going to be going out or if I'm going to be walking a lot, to at least have the boot in the car just in case, which makes sense. It does provide that extra support. But other than that, the swelling in my foot has gone down tremendously. I am going to show you guys my foot now before I shower, and then I'll show you guys after I shower and the ointment that she prescribed me for my swelling and everything. So excuse my terrible nail polish job, but this is what my foot is looking like. Let me show you guys what it looks like when it's actually flat. There's like such a weird glare in here because of the lighting, so excuse that. But this is what my foot looks like flat. That sounds like a gunshot. Oh no. I'm in the ghetto. Gra-da-da-da. My little toe, the incision did open up just a tiny bit. You can see right there. Ooh, now you really don't want to focus. But yeah, you can see where it opened up a little bit. And then when I was at the doctor's office, it did scab over and she like cut the scab off. I know it sounds intense, but it really wasn't. But she cut the scab off just to make sure that my skin was healing properly underneath, which it is, which is good. But my big toe is looking really good. It's so weird because when I touch the incision, it feels really soft and really sensitive on my big toe. But the one on my little toe, I can literally barely feel it. It's so weird how different it is on each side of my foot. I probably wasn't even showing it, but yeah, it's very weird how different it is on each side of my foot. And honestly, where my foot looks darker going down, like right here, it still hurts right there. Like, it's not really bruised anymore, but to put pressure on it, it still hurts for sure. And if you're looking at the side of my foot and you're like, Miss Girl, you still got a little bumpity bump going on over there. I sure do, and I'm explaining to y'all what's going on with that. So I did ask my doctor what was going on with that bump on the side of my foot, because I'm like, bruh, I signed up for completely flat, completely straight. Because when you look at my x-ray, which I did take a picture of, so I will include it. If you look at my x-ray, there's like a space between my skin and my bone. So I'm like, obviously, you know, that's swelling, but when you actually feel it on my foot, it doesn't feel like swelling. It just feels like my bone is right there, which I know it is, but still, it just feels like very similar to the bunion. So I'm getting nervous. I'm like, damn, what did I do wrong? I already got my bunion back. But she was saying that it's just swelling, that's going to be going on. It's going to fluctuate for about 3 to 4 months. So that made me feel so much more relieved, and she did prescribe me a steroid ointment to put on my foot to help with the swelling. And she gave me a lot of it too, so I will show you guys after. She said that it's best to apply the ointment after you use a heat compress, a hot compress, or after the shower. So that's what I've been doing, just after the shower. I haven't really been putting it on in the morning because it's only been a couple days and I don't really feel like I need it in the morning. It's really at nighttime when like I massage my foot and I'm like all up in my foot. So I've only been using it at nighttime, but of course I will let you guys know if that changes. Okay guys, so I'm out the shower now, and before my foot cools off, because doctor said that it's better when your foot is warm or when you use a hot compress, because it just helps your skin soak this up better and it just goes deeper into your skin. This stuff is called betamethasone betamethasone dipropionate. I don't know. That's what it says. A little goes a long way, y'all. Like a very long way. I learned that the hard way, and I just put so much on my foot before and it just was not cute at all. So I'm not putting any lotion on my foot or anything else like that. This stuff is really greasy. So what I like to do is I like to just squeeze a little bit on my foot. That's really all you need. And I just kind of rub it in, especially where that little bump is, the top of my foot where it still feels a little bit swollen and sore, and then definitely the side of my foot. I probably still use too much. I'm still getting used to this stuff, y'all. The smell is a little weird, so you're definitely gonna want to wash your hands after using this stuff. Plus you're touching your feet. Even though I just got out of the shower, I don't play that. But yeah, that's all you do. You just leave it like that and you're good to go. So now, as far as what I like to do personally, once I'm out the shower, I like to really like massage right here, right between my big toe and my second toe. I like to like really put pressure and just rub up and down. This will also help if you have not gotten bunion surgery and you're just trying to relieve some of the pain, because I know for me, when I did have my bunion here, oh my goodness, like just doing this, it felt so crazy. Like the pain was honestly insane. So I'll rub in between here, I'll rub right on the joint too, And sometimes I like to stretch my big toe. Like I'll just like pull it up and rub it. And then I'll move to the side and I'll massage this in a circle, or I'll also go up and down. This hurts really bad. It's not unbearable, but it's just like, it reminds me of my bunion pain. And then I will rub in the front between my big toe and my second toe. And that feels so nice. And then I'll still do my exercises and just going down and up and down and up. Sometimes I'll hold it up for an extended amount of time and then do the same thing going down. I'll even try to move it outwards like this. This does not hurt at all doing this. If I try to obviously push it, then yes, it will hurt. But doing this does not hurt. And then I'll rub the part that is hurting on the top of my foot. I'll have to close my window anytime I record in here if I'm talking, because so many cars go by this street. And then I do the same exact thing on the other side. I don't have like any of my tripods with me, so except for like my really tiny one, so it's very weird trying to record this and do this at the same time. I still have 90% of my things at my mom's house, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me. But rubbing this one hurts less than my big toe, but it's just so weird because doing the exercises, my little toe hurts way more. So very weird. Like, it's not consistent at all. It's just so nice to like actually take the time to rub your feet at the end of the day. I feel like our feet are one of the most neglected body parts on us. For a long time, I didn't even realize how bad my bunions were or felt until I actually started taking the time each night before bed to massage my feet. I just think it's really important to take that time out for yourself and to just let your body know, like, hey, I'm here for you. And your feet too. Like, if you think about it, our feet are what carry us every single day. They're what hold our entire body weight. It is so important to take time out to care for our feet. I definitely recommend taking time out to just massage your feet, rub your feet, just stretch your toes a little bit before bed, something, because you never really know how tight or stiff your feet are until you're like in there massaging and really feeling your muscles in your feet. I'm telling you, if you're not the type of person to rub your feet or to really know what your feet feel like, do it right now, or do it tonight, do it in the morning, whenever, and I bet you it will feel so good once you are done just taking that time out to really just care for yourself and care for your feet. So I hope this video helps anyone that has bunions or is thinking about getting bunion surgery, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what recovery has been like and what my experience has been like. So there will probably be only one more recovery vlog that I'm going to have for you guys, which I'm going to try to document at least like a picture every single day for the swelling, to see if the swelling has gone down using the steroid cream or if it stayed the same. I just want to see, honestly, for myself, and also to show you guys as well. So keep an eye out for that. That probably won't be out for another month, maybe 2, maybe even longer. Maybe I'll just wait the whole 3 to 4 months and see what's going on. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. But that's another story for another day. Thank you guys so much for watching and for sticking with me for this bunion surgery, recovery, vlogs, and all that good stuff. I really appreciate those that have been continuing to show me support and show love all the time, every single time I post. So thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.